if you're a Cancer born June 21st to July 22nd, what can you expect for the month of May 2018? Let's tune in and find out. Okay, right away this month, Cancer, I see a big heart, so it just lets me know that you're going to love this month. There's a lot of opportunity for you to get what you want, all things coming together, converging, whether it's a work, whether it's romance, whether it's a personal goal. Everything's coming together this month to meet your needs and to really just kind of put you on top of the world. So I like this energy a lot. It's really buoyant, it's really happy, and it's really fulfilling. So let's begin with coupled Cancers. For those of you in a committed relationship, let's look and see what's available for you. Oh, well, this is nice. You're going to start to hear your partner in a different way. And part of that could be that you know, in the past maybe have trained yourself to hear maybe a skepticism in their voice, or maybe you heard them as cynical or insincere. And you're going to start to kind of undo some of that. And it could be just because you're getting healthier or you're feeling better in the relationship that you're going to start to cut them some slack, or you're going to start to hear their communication differently in a positive way. It could also be that maybe you're the one who's been blocking the communication and you're opening up so that now you can actually hear their needs, so that you can meet their needs. So it feels like it's a nice shift in the relationship, that you are starting to hear and meet each other's needs at a more deeper, more compatible way. So I like this a lot. It really deepens the relationship. It really makes you both feel safer, and you know, and initially that can feel a little vulnerable to state your needs or to put it out there, but I do feel like you're listening and your partner hears you, and you're going to start to hear them in a different way. So that's really good. There's a lot also a lot of opportunity for fun this month. I feel like the energy lifting you guys up, going places. There's definitely, especially after the middle of the month, more opportunities to get out, to go have fun, to go celebrate. Could be you're celebrating anything, you know, whether it's spring, whether it's early birthdays, whether it's just a night to go out. But I feel like there's this great opportunity for some impromptu things, even just the two of you going on, just deepening your own relationship with impromptu things. So some things that are coming up, I'm seeing being on the water, I'm seeing hiking, I'm seeing long drives, I'm just seeing a closeness to you with one another that maybe hasn't been there, that maybe you've let life get in the way. So I'm seeing a renewed commitment to taking time for each other, which is nice. Okay, for those of you that are single, let's look and see what's in store for you. So one of the things that comes up right away is to stop chasing. Like it's, do you ever notice when there's something you want and you chase it and you can't get it? So this month it feels like you just kind of stay still and let everything come to you. So it's like that. It feels like you're just being waited on, like you're just calling it in. This is what I want, this is what I demand, and you don't settle for anything less, and you don't try and contort or make something, you know, like a round peg in a square hole. You don't try and make somebody fit the relationship mold that you're looking for. God, they're really nice, but they're married, right? So let them go, throw them back, right? Don't try and make them fit your picture of a perfect relationship, because they're already in a relationship. So it's like that. It's if somebody doesn't fit, throw them back. There's plenty of opportunity this month. You guys are going to have so much fun, and you may be pursued by more than one person, but there's only one person I feel that really knows how to capture your heart and really speaks to you in the deepest, most sensitive way. And you're being asked not to not be in a hurry, to resist the temptation to force them to profess their love for you on the first date, right? Like, it's like, have some patience, stay the course, give them some breathing room. You will know, and before they do, how you feel about them. And so that's where the urgency is coming from, where you're trying to get them to, you know, move ahead faster. Just don't do that. You just want to stay where you're at and let them come to you, and it'll happen. And this month we have a new moon, May 13th, so I really look for like these new relationships to happen right after that new moon, to really deepen and develop. They could, doesn't mean they couldn't happen, you know, at the end of the full moon that we just had on April 29th, April 28th. But there is more, it feels like there's just a lot of energy to the last 2 weeks of May for love, romance, and solidifying of it. So you definitely could have already met them, could already be, exploring the relationship, but I see it deepening the last 2 weeks of the month. Just slow down. Don't chase and don't push, okay? If you do, it's just going to take longer. It's going to throw them off balance, and then they'll second guess themselves, and then it's like, wait, am I doing this because she wants me to do, or do I really feel that, right? So just let people have their own process, and you'll be fine. All right, let's look at your money and career, Cancer. I feel like you're on the verge of starting something new, and whether this is whether you're an entrepreneur and you're trying out a new business, you're ready to launch it, or you just opened your doors, or you're in the creative stages and your mindset's moving forward, or you just got hired by somebody new or advanced in your current career. But there's this movement, this momentum that is moving forward. I really see it really opening up more in mid-June, July, where there's just more of a rhythm with it. But I feel like you've just started this. It could be maybe you just got notified in April, but it's kind of now starting to open up and really develop. And if you don't know about it yet, you're likely to find out here in the next week or two if you got hired for that job, or you got advanced someplace, or something you were trying to get picked up gets picked up. So it's like one of those energies of momentum that's happening here in your career and money. There's also fame with it. So it's a situation where you'll be seen, where people will notice you, they'll pay attention to you, they stop, they listen. Your charisma is at like an all-time high. I feel like people are engaged with you. I feel like you're very present, and it's easy. It's just whatever you're doing feels very easy to me, very natural. Not easy in that it doesn't require effort or knowledge or time, but easy in that you're like a fish in water. It's like so up your alley and exactly what you should be doing. So and now if you're not that, if you're in a job or a position that is anything but that, then the universe is giving you an opportunity to get out of that and to show you where you would be good at, what could be fulfilling for you. And we did just have some shift with Uranus that's happening, and that's the planet of unexpected. It likes to disrupt things, right? It likes to throw a wrench in the plans and change everything. So if you're in a job that you don't love, with Uranus, taking change, I think it's like around May 15th, I think it's changing and moving into Taurus. So there could be some big shifts or big changes, unexpected things for you. And depending on where that's at in your chart or whatever, you'd have to go to and see that. But just know that there's some big unexpected things that can happen for you in your career that I feel like open. They feel good to me. But if they jolt you out of something that's not working, know that there's something right there. When it clears out, you'll see, oh, this is what I should be doing. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity. The universe just hit me over the head, and now I'm forced to do what I love to do and I've been afraid to do, right? So you never want to get that far where the universe has to kind of pull the plug on it for you. You always want to be proactive. So if there's something that you should be doing, then do it, right? If there's something you should be letting go of, let go of. Because we're in a transition moment here with this changing of the guard here, with this Uranus letting go of old energy and starting something new. So lots of opportunity here for your money and your career. So let's see if there's anything else about money for Cancers. Oh, nice. Okay. Lots of money, flooding with money coming in finally, right? So I see lots of money coming in. It feels like you're just going to be in the flow. You already know what to do, and I feel like it's just going to be amplified in May. So more money coming in May. Some of it may be from unexpected places or resources, which is always nice. But definitely much more money coming in. All right, let's look at your health for Cancers. Some of you have had some immune system problems, just being tired, worried, partying, just not getting enough sleep, interruptions, angst about certain things. I can feel it in my stomach. And that can be a drain on your immune system. And I'm also feeling like some of you may have allergies, like I want to scratch my face, I want to scratch my neck. So if you're breaking out, look at maybe if you've changed foundations recently, or you've changed face makeup, or you're using some mask or something that could be too harsh for your skin that are actually activating your oil glands and creating more breakouts, because I want to itch, especially on my chin. So just notice beauty products, and if there's anything that you've changed recently, could be the culprit for these breakouts or rashes that are happening. And or also food obviously can be part of that as well. So I feel like these are all things that can be remedied. It's just a matter of you stopping and doing a little detective work and making a point to do that, instead of compounding it with running and getting another prescription to heal something. I feel like all you have to do is stop and do a little detective work, and it'll go away. Okay, for those of you that have more serious issues physically, it does feel like you may need some time away from others. Like, I want to pull the covers over my head and just take that time. For some of you, it could be emotional. There could be some deaths that you're dealing with, some grief, letting go of relationships that didn't work out, or the sudden loss of, you know, of money or a company or a loved one. So there is this sensitivity to wanting to go under and just take care of yourself to heal. And of course, that if that happens, you're going to be given the time in the universe. There's never any accidents, so you'll be given the time in the universe to actually take that time for yourself to heal. And I do see a lot of people coming and supporting you and loving you. So if there is some unexpected challenges in your life, there's a big community of support for you to support you. And now keep in mind, this is a general reading, so I don't want you guys freaking out. Most likely it's something for people who are already aware that they have a loved one who's not feeling well, who's been ill. It doesn't, because I'm feeling more of a general decline as opposed to something like abrupt and shocking, although that can be always the case as well. As we know, life can sometimes feel harsh. So let's look at our surprises, see if there's any optimistic surprises for ourselves this month. Yeah, I think just the surprise of having things go well. You know, when you've been conditioned to have so many disappointments, or you've been longing for a relationship for such a long time, or to deepen your current relationship, or to have your career move on, there's just this surprise of like, wow, I got here. Wow, it's finally arrived. Wow, it's behind me. I got it done. So whatever the goal is, it just feels like, wow, you just finally have met that goal. Like, it's finally complete. So whatever, maybe you're finishing a manuscript and you get to turn it in, or maybe you're finishing a work project, or you're just, you set the goal that you wanted to be engaged, or you wanted to meet someone special. And I feel like, this is the month where you finally get to check that box and say done. So I love the energy around this. It really feels whole and loving and full and very satisfying. So great month, Cancer, for you guys. Enjoy it, love it. I love that reading. Please, if you like my intuitive astrology, please share it, please like it, please comment below, and I'll come back around and comment back. And I hope you have a terrific May, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.